Hey guys! I finally feel a lot better this week. I still have a stuffy nose and a little bit of, still getting over a cold. So, I just felt a little bit better, so I was like, I need to get the videos that I've been planning to film done. So, the first one I'm going to be doing today is a review and demo of the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Cream Makeup. And my color is, of course, in 110 light or ivory. And I know I said I was going to do a first impressions of this foundation when I did my haul a while ago, but one day I accidentally used it without thinking, and then I was like, well, I can't do the first impressions, so I might as well do the demo and review, and that's why my hair is back and I don't have any makeup on. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with doing this. I'm going to be using my Real Techniques, whatever this brush is called, Expert Face Brush. It's just a dome brush that's very soft, and it's a little bit dirty right now because I have used it before to use on this foundation. And this is what this looks like. Just very soft, and I don't know, I just like it, and it makes the foundation go on perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to put this on and show you how I apply it and what I think of it. If you see me looking that way, it's because my mirror is over there and not in the camera. So basically I just take a little bit of the foundation, I open it up like this, and this is what it looks like in case you haven't seen. It's a very, I don't know, it's not really whipped. Well, it's whipped, but it's like still liquidy, but it won't like move. So like if you hold it upside down, it's not going to go anywhere. And it's a really weird consistency, but I like it. So it goes on really nice, and it's not thick. When I first was applying it, I thought it was going to be really thick and terrible, but it's not. So basically I just put it all over my face first before I use the brush, because I don't know, just how I do it. And I put it on my cheeks and everywhere else. So I'm going to go ahead and finish doing this, and you can watch me. I really like this foundation because it goes on really nice. I thought originally when I was putting it on that I was going to hate it, because I really don't like putting liquid foundation on a lot, because it just makes me feel like my face is going to melt off, and I don't like that. It feels weird to me sometimes, so I don't know, I just don't really particularly like liquid foundation, but this stuff is really amazing, so I like it. And I always put some on my neck just because, you gotta blend. And this is usually what I look like after I apply it that way. And then I take my Expert Face Brush from Bare Minerals, and I just start to, I dab it first to get the product on the brush, and then I just do circular motions to rub it in. And it goes on really nice and blends really well without any trouble, and it doesn't feel cakey once it sets and everything, and it doesn't make me shiny, because I realized with the BB cream that I was using from Revlon, it makes me really shiny, and I don't really like that. And so I still use it, but I have to use a setting powder with it to make it not as shiny. And yeah, so this doesn't make me shiny at all, and I really am loving it. And it lasts for a really long time. I wore this to go to the movies, which was 2 hours, because I saw Star Trek Into Darkness with my friends. And I wore this foundation, and I pretty much cried in the movie. Well, almost cried. I tried to make myself not cry because I didn't want to with my friends there, but it was emotional, and that movie was amazing, so I had to make sure my foundation stayed, and it was perfect even after the movie. And my blush was perfect, so I didn't have any trouble, It didn't look like I had streaks of, like, regular face compared to with fake. I was going to say fake up. I guess it could be fake up, but it's makeup. And so it lasts for a really long time. I didn't wear it all day for the movies, but it lasted pretty much probably 4-5 hours and still looked perfect because I didn't take it off right away after I got home from the movies because I didn't want to. And so it lasts forever, and it doesn't feel cakey, which is what I love, because I hate when you put makeup on and then it feels cakey, or it looks cakey, because, I mean, if it feels cakey, then that's terrible, but if it looks cakey, then people know you have makeup on, and that doesn't look good. I really do want to spend a lot of money, well, not a lot of money, but I do want to get a higher end foundation, because, I don't know, I only use drugstore foundations, and I really want to try some, you know, like higher end foundations, but I don't know which ones to try. So if you guys know any good ones, then let me know, and I will look into it, about maybe getting it, and then doing a review on that one. Because I have just this Revlon one, and then a Maybelline one that I don't use anymore because I don't like it. I mean, it was cool when I was using it. You know how when you buy a foundation and then you think it's awesome, and then you realize that it's not so awesome after using it for a while? So, I don't know, maybe it's just me. So as you can see, I applied it all over, and it blended out really well. It covered up some of my blemishes pretty well. I could go over these again with a second layer, because you can build this foundation up. I would say it's about a medium coverage. It's not really high coverage because you can still see the blemishes that I have here, but not as bad as they were if I was using a light coverage. And as you can see, it's not cakey at all. It doesn't feel cakey on me. After it sets, it feels like you don't have anything on your face, which I love, because I hate when you, like, obviously when you put makeup on first, you're going to feel it, but after you do everything else, it doesn't feel like I have makeup on, and I like that a lot, even when it's, like, hot in my house, because it's hot right now. But I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face and tell you some more recommendations that I have about this foundation, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I finished the rest of my face. I put on some blush and some lipstick and some eyeshadow and eyeliner and did my brows, and that's pretty much it. I did not use a setting powder. I didn't use a primer, so I don't need a primer when I use this because I feel like it lasts a really long time without using a primer, and I don't need a setting powder because I am not shiny when I use it, so I don't know, it's just a lot easier than having to use a face primer, then put your foundation on, then use a setting powder, and this doesn't take a lot of work. And I'm in love with this foundation, and I really, really recommend you to go out and purchase it if you're looking for a drugstore foundation that is medium and to full coverage, because you can, my hair is being annoying, you can build it up to make it be full coverage if you want to. I prefer not to be like super full coverage because, I mean, you can't hide everything. So, I don't know, I just really love it, and I recommend going and trying it and seeing if you like it. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it helped you if you were looking for a good foundation to try out from the drugstore. And I really recommend getting it, especially if you have a coupon or anything like that. I really recommend getting it because it can be a little expensive for drugstore stuff, but it's worth it. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.